Understanding, Chris, is that the mainstream media constantly focus on short time spans in which gold and silver prices drop and almost never report on longer term trends. How can new investors, or just your Joe blogs listening to this interview just now, how can new investors to the market mitigate myopic forecasts and future predictions?
Sure. Eric, that's a really important point, especially if you look at 2016 and 17. Those years, gold was up both years, and by a nice amount. You would think by the media, since their focus is only on when it goes down, most people believe gold's been going down the last couple of years. So for an investor, you have to do your own due diligence. If you come to the conclusion that you're right, the fundamentals are going to drive gold and silver and the precious metals higher, the only way to kind of keep your sanity, Eric, is you have to kind of tune out the mainstream. Because if you're looking for confirmation from them, their role appears to be, and it's been this way as long as I've been in this business, is to always knock it down, kind of denigrate it, move people away, and especially away from the physical market, right? They will, your typical financial planner, if you press them hard enough, will say, all right, you can buy some gold, but of course we'll want to steer you into an ETF. And not all ETFs are created equal, but an ETF, which is really kind of stepping away from direct physical ownership, which we recommend you should be in.
I'm not too aware what an ETF is, and maybe for our audience at home, what is an ETF?
Okay, that's called an exchange traded fund. So, on the high level, we'll call that Wall Street's answer to being in precious metals. The beauty about precious metals, Eric, is that it's one of the only assets you can actually own directly. Meaning there's other commodities, right? Like take oil, right? Oil may be going up too, but you can't really take possession of oil, right? You're not going to build a big silo in your backyard and have it delivered. But physical metals are unique on so many different in so many different ways, and one of them is you can actually own the items. So we say, why would you take that benefit away from you by putting a financial instrument between you and the underlying asset? And that's where Wall Street comes in, right? So here in the States, the ETFs are what most of the financial planners will steer their clients into if the client is pressing them that they want a position in precious metals.